Hello! Hello, YouTube and world. We are live. My name is Kimberly. This is my channel, Borderline Hoarderish. The person on the panel already would be Tommy, the Bargain Effect, and we are just extending our working hangout from a friend of ours named Craig, the Landshark picker. That's where we were before, and he had to run some errands, so here we are now. What up, Tommy?
Making sure I had to mute my stuff.
I need to get all my chat up right quick. Oh wow, I'm already muted. Yay, that was nice of YouTube to have it like that. Oh.
Mine would do that.
Usually I have to mute it. And I've been trying to get better about it because I know that there's that echo, but hello, Rick, Star City Picker. Andy, what's up? Andy, the good life. Boondocks buy, sell. Hello. Destiny, the Shamrock Pixie. Colleen, Thrifty Falconer's wife. Reseller man. Tanya Brittingham. Speaking of Tanya, I have to give you a special shout out, my dear, because number one, I'm really proud of you for making videos. Number two, you're a really awesome friend and supporter. And number three, you say the kindest things about me. And I just want you to know that it means the world to me. I appreciate you. And I'm glad that you are in my life. She gave me a little shout out yesterday. And it just, as goofy as I am, and silly, it's so wonderful to hear people say such amazing things. Like the YouTube opportunity and the whole even reseller community or just YouTube community, even with the trolls and the bullies that are in there, there's like I love it. I would have never met you, Tommy, or Destiny. And
yeah, exactly. We made some really good friends on here.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how, I mean, before I jumped into the YouTube world, it was kind of honestly a little lonely. Like you talk about being a reseller and people kind of look at you like you're nuts or something. And
it's a lonely job.
It is. So it's nice to connect with people and be able to have, things in common and things that to be excited about digging through, boxes or in a dumpster or in a, however you source. There's a thrill behind it. It's an adrenaline rush for me to find something really cool and then sell it and be excited that, somebody else appreciates whatever I have found.
Well, yeah. But so I said I'm changing my name to product rehoming specialist. It sounds better than reseller when you're talking.
Right? Rosie, Crystal, what's up? Nathan, wow, look at all these awesome people. Valerie. Maybe I should be throwing out some more links. If you're available, Rosie's Closet, to come on, you are more than happy to join us. I know that she has some certain hours of times on Tuesday and when was it Tuesday and Wednesday? I know she's busy. I think that's what it is, but you let me know, girl.
Destiny's trying to watch and listen without giving us
an echo. Yeah, I don't hear an echo. What are you up to today, Tommy? Are you listing? Are you packing?
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of everything, trying to do some listings so it stays active. I already did my shipping, but I just had another sale, so I'll pack that up before we go out. I'm just trying to neaten up a little bit. It's getting a little messy around here. Just trying to clean up the work area.
Yeah, I was about to. I'm going to show y'all something and see if anybody can guess what it is before I open it. I can't type and talk at the same time. What if I don't want to send you a link, Pat? Gosh, he's always trying to be all up in my panel.
Because you got an awesome channel.
Don't make me show it. Pat, if you come on here, you're going to have to say hi to my dog. I literally sent him. I sent him a little, GIF or whatever you call him in a Facebook message Sunday morning, and it's of a dog, a little chihuahua, like on their head is on this little massager thing, and it's just sitting there with a newspaper, and it says "Happy Sunday." There, Pat. I sent you a link. Pat's awesome. I love that guy. Even though he's a pain. Even though he's a PETA. Pat's
trying to get his YouTube time in today. I've been watching him since like 7 o'clock this morning. It's like every channel I go to, he's there.
Landshark or Craig just put Pat, and then he put a whole bunch of letters in the chat. You. That's so funny. Hi, Mark. The MT Picker is here. Hello. And DJ Matt. Every time I see him, I want to be like,
I know. We'll put him on and just jam and work.
I know, right?
So what are you doing? Listing?
Yeah, I was going to, and actually, I'll unplug myself here from the. All right, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna get a few items ready, so I did most of my listing. I already did my packing and shipping, but I was gonna get a few things ready for local sales because the weekend is supposed to be nice, and when the weekend is nice, I like to do a few local sales of the bigger items. I'm too scared to try to sell certain things on eBay that are really big. It just makes me nervous. I just don't like to do it. But I want to see if anybody knows what this is. Make sure I got my cameras up here. It's kind of heavy, so. Eat, bug. Eat big and little. All right. Anybody know what it is?
It's a folding picnic table.
Oh, see, you're just too good. This thing is so cool. I got it for, I think, I'm not sure how much. I think it was $2 maybe at an estate sale. And I thought about just keeping it. But
they're pretty cool. The reason I knew what it was because we have one, and the kids love them.
Like gun case. Oh, you guys have one?
Yeah. Yeah, we have one, and the kids love it, and it's cool because you just pack it up. You can take it to the beach, take it camping, wherever.
Yeah, it is cool. I was really excited about it. I was like, we could use this for camping, and my man was like, no, I'm not sitting on that. It's old. It'll break. I'm like, nah, dude. Stuff that was made earlier is more than likely going to stay standing compared to some of this more modern stuff. It's the modern stuff that'll break on you.
Right. That's because they got to make it all safe. You can't make it with metal and stuff anymore because they don't want you to scrape yourself.
Derek's in the chat. Do I have you on? Derek, do I have you? I don't think I have you on Facebook. Do I have you on Facebook? Let's see, how could I send him a link?
Pat's having technical difficulties.
Derek is good stuff.
Nathan says, it's a big yellow thing.
Paul, PMDB Entertainment. Hello, my friend from across the pond. I always ask him to say all these words for me because I like his accent. I'm like, hey, Paul, say book. He's all book. Book. I can't do it like he does. I'm trying to figure out how I can get Derek a link. I don't want him. I mean, he can drop his email in, but I don't want him. Actually, I'll drop my email in, Derek. Just email me so I know it's you, and then I'll send you a link.
Do you have any experience in sending a partial refund for a return?
Not partial, no.
Nah, I did my first partial refund on an item on a DirecTV box. It was brand new, sealed in the box and everything, and they sent it back saying they couldn't hook it up. But everything's opened. All the cables are open. The access card was open. The box was ripped open. So I can't resell it as brand new. So
Right.
From what I understand, I was able to give them a partial refund. So we'll see what happens. And I was saying they can dispute it for 15 days, but from what I understand, if you're offering the free returns, that you're able to do that. So we'll see what happens. We got till the 15th to dispute it.
Nathan's trying to get in with y'all. He ended up calling me instead. Did one of y'all send him the link to the Hangout?
Oh, I guess Nathan just called Destiny on the phone.
Oh,
he said he was trying to get in, waiting for people to join the video call. What is that? What happened here?
I don't know what that is.
Sure to permanent.
So
Okay, I'll just. I don't know if we're still here or not.
no, it just clicked on the wrong one is what it was. And it shows that you're still live, but Kim's not.
Where's Kim?
She hit the wrong button, everyone.
So can she come back in here, or she got to start it?
No, she can get back in.
Should I send her a link?
Yep. So. Yep. And one of them should send you a link. So. I am doing good.
I'm just
listening.
I get a little happy sometimes, y'all.
Right. Welcome back. I was like, what happened? Why am I the only one here?
Oh boy! You should know that I always come back.
It's like I haven't been live by myself. I'm like Kim's popping my YouTube cherry.
Were you scared, Tommy? Don't worry.
I started bleeding sweat. I was like, the pressure's on. I was like, when is she gonna come back? Oh.
I'm glad that everybody freaked out. Though that just means y'all love me. My bad. Okay, now back to what I was about to do, which was to send. It was very.
Yeah, so how did he call? Why did he call? He called you.
He's trying to get the link.
Yeah. Now Patdees calling Desi. Desi must be the switchboard for YouTube.
I sent that oh, here. It's probably because he might have hit it when I exited the conversation. And that might. Let me shoot it out to you again, Pat. That's funny.
Destiny's phone is blowing up here, Patdees. Nathan call again.
That's funny.
Hang tight, y'all.
I know.
Kim's fingering it out.
I got a little crazy there.
Yeah, all of a sudden my screen went black and it was like popped up the link, waiting for people to join, and I'm like, where'd she go?
Whoops! This is live.
Yeah.
I have way too many screens up as part of my problem going on here.
Yeah, that's what ends up happening. That's kind of why I like running the 2-monitor thing, because I can slide things over here that I'm not going to touch and I just want to look at.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day because I do everything off my laptop, but I think 2 monitors would honestly be a little easier.
It's nice.
Your lives, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I run 2 monitors. Destiny runs 2 computers. I would actually like to put a third one on here, but I don't think I can.
What is going on here? All right. Hi, Dee. Flipping particles. I missed Dee this morning as I was watching Craig. I usually around 10 o'clock my time, Monday through Friday, am watching Flipping Particles, my friend Dee, because she is awesome.
You have him on Facebook. Send it to his Facebook Messenger.
Who? Nathan? Is that what she's saying?
Yeah.
I don't have him. I don't know if I have him on Facebook. I can't remember how I gave him the. Does Destiny have him on Facebook?
Yeah, I got him here. I just gotta find him. I have so many messages because I talk with so many people.
I know, right? Well, I was still trying to. Oh, okay. I found Derek. Yay, Derek! I'm gonna send you the link. Derek is good stuff. I don't give out my Facebook all the time to everybody, and that's why I can't find certain people sometimes. I don't know. I was kind of like Pat in that sense of being a little nervous about giving my Facebook out. I'd rather people honestly follow me on Instagram because it's pretty much the same type of things I post on Instagram. But I've been on Facebook for a really long time, and a lot of my my family is on there and not Instagram. So I was a little hesitant in doing that.
Try to figure out what. Now I have too many windows open.
I know. I was still trying to just get that first one out 10 minutes later to Derek.
There we go.
And I apologize if I'm not, because I'm not looking at the chat at this very second. So I don't know if anybody's trying to get my attention. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I'm just being a blonde, and I can't get my screen straight here. I need to close my eBay thing real fast and get some less screens up here.
Boy.
I'm excited. I'm going away this weekend, and I am stoked about it. Normally, I wouldn't be too excited to go trudging around in the snow, but I'm going snowshoeing with one of my friends, and we're going to vlog as much as we can our adventures. But I haven't been snowshoeing in a really long time. Oh, there's Derek.
I've never snowshoed ever.
Yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun. We're going up to Breckenridge, which is a really nice area. Hi, Derek.
Yo, what's up?
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
I'm so happy to have you here on my channel.
Sounds like fun. I'm just sitting here customizing Hot Wheels while I'm
Are you? Yeah. That's cool. Are you doing the ones that you picked up just recently and said you were going to fix up?
Yep. I already got one taken apart already.
Nice. Now, do you sell them after you pick them up, or are you doing this for your own collection?
It all depends. If I find a couple of them that I can restore, then I'll resell them. But if they're hard to come by, I just keep them myself. So I got Let's see. I found this the other day.
Oh,
that's cool.
It's called a seed machine. You can look inside of it, and it has Bart running around on a skateboard.
that's cool. I've never seen anything like that.
I had when I was a kid, probably like 10 years old or something. I had I think it was a little green Ford van Hot Wheel that had that in it. I wish I had that now.
Yeah. Lonnie had one of these, but I have one. There it is.
Captain America.
And you can literally look inside. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I see it. I actually can see it. There it is.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep. And I got the Homer Simpson one too.
Nice.
That's sweet.
That is. That's
Yeah.
really cool. I haven't come across any of those.
You got to come up, but you got to find this stuff. There's good prices on this stuff.
Right. Yeah. I know that they have it. Like at my Goodwill, they have a lot of the stuff that's in newer packages, Hot Wheel type of car things.
Yep.
They have them inside those glass cases, but I
Right.
haven't really. I have a lot. I mean, like I told you before, Derek, I'm pretty sure we have around 2,000 Hot Wheel cars, but I've been collecting since I was a kid. And I kept my collection and sort of passed it down to my son. And so I haven't added really to it, recently because how many
I got 12 cases like this full.
those cases are awesome.
You know where to get these, right?
Yeah, I have some. I have some that is yours double-sided? Mine's like double-sided. Thick.
Sorry about that. That's my boys right there.
And I actually don't know where to. I've had them forever, so I'm not sure.
Hobby Lobby.
Oh,
You can go into Hobby Lobby, use your 40% off for the one day. They're regular $12.99. You get them for $7.
Oh, whoops! I sent Pat the wrong link. Sorry, Pat. I got all contumbled, You know me. He's trying to get in here. I sent the eBay link.
But yeah, here's one of the ones that I'm doing now. I showed everybody. I took it apart. This is an original red line that I took apart. This is all painted and everything. So that's the one I'm going to be stripping and repainting.
So now I haven't done any of that. I haven't tried to. All I've done is put like wheels on. I haven't ever tried to or fix any of them.
It's fun when you can do it. It's just, it takes a little tedious time, I just made one of the guys that I talk with a lot, Fireman Foods 1988. He does a YouTube channel too, and we just did a trade, and he sent me some free wheels, so I'm going to be doing some customs. And we did I know you would appreciate this, Kim. This just came out.
Ooh.
It's an actual Barbie car.
Wow, that's cool. Is it red?
Yeah.
It's red or pink?
Pink. It's pink.
I like pink. That's what I want my dream car to be, is pink.
You saw what I found Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's all filled with 1960s Barbie doll clothes.
Wow, that should do well. I've sold Barbie clothes or Barbie lots. That was more in the beginning of my second store that I was doing a lot of that type of thing. But there's some good money in some of that. The Ken clothes did better for me than the Barbie clothes, and maybe that's just because I don't know if it's harder to find Ken clothes or what. But
I don't know. But
Barbie.
These are all. Here's a Ken bathrobe.
Nice.
So, yep, that stuff will get cleaned up. I'll put it through the dishwasher, and then I'll sell it. I don't need that stuff. I don't like that stuff. But no. So did you do a lot of sourcing this weekend or no?
I did not this last weekend. I had kind of a family day, which was why I was sort of MIA on part of on the tubes. But
On the tubes.
I'm hoping that this weekend going up in the mountains that maybe I can source just a tiny bit because it's, you know, a place that I am not very often. Yeah. I'm afraid though that things might be really expensive because Breckenridge is
very expensive.
You know, $1 million homes that are up there. So I'm not sure if they have any thrift stores that are going to be in my budget.
The last one that I remember there, it was pretty much the only thrift store that I remember being up there, because I was an average skier, and they had one that pretty much was sneakers, skis, cross. That's pretty much what you saw there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going back 10 years ago, so I don't know how it looks now.
All these wonderful people on the chat. Hi, Leticia. Hello, Kelly. Tanya, I already said hi to you. Gary, thank you for coming. Two Hip Chicks. Chrissy, Pushy Chrissy from... I know she probably just laughed at that. Which is D, Flipping Particles, her sister. That would be Pushy Chrissy is Flippin's sister. And she's not really pushy. Only to her sister she is. Chrissy's a sweetheart.
Oh, you know, what are you kidding?
Oh yeah, you're in their chat sometimes, huh, Derek? Those two,
yeah, I am.
Dee and Chrissy are awesome. They make me laugh every morning.
Yeah, that's why we said next week. I think we're gonna try to plan something together that we're all gonna get on together. They said, "Are you gonna be able to handle this?" I said, "Please."
Oh yeah, Derek can handle it. I know that you can handle those two. Yes, oh, yeah. I know that you are in the chat and you are wonderful.
What did we say to Chrissy the other day? She was saying something about she couldn't figure out why her phone kept on turning off on her. I says, "Well, it doesn't help. It doesn't help when you're from your Barney Rubble and Fred Flintstone." You know, he thought she.
All I can think about is the fact that her phone rings almost every day when Flipping Particles is going live. And the one time that
she wasn't on, you were on.
Yeah, the time that she wasn't on there on Friday. So Dee asked me to come and hang out with her. I was like, no problem. Like, I'll hang out with Dee anytime. I love her. And what happens to Dee? Her phone starts ringing in the middle of the live. And she had to pick it up.
That was great. That was great. And then Chrissy got on her on Tuesday about it too. I watched the replay, and what the heck are you doing?
It makes me laugh. I love them so much. Hi, Pam. I'm having a unicorn affair with Pam. Just so y'all know, she's off limits. She's mine. Okay. Just glad we did that. Yep. Hi, Nathan.
Hey, I'm old dumbass redneck, and it took me a while to figure out y'all's new kind of finagling and stuff.
Don't worry, I was having a blonde moment and trying to
just look for the big red button that says easy.
They don't have one of them on my computer.
You gotta make one.
Yeah, how y'all doing?
Good.
Good, good. I ain't got no echoes or nothing.
No, you sound good.
Good deal. Yeah, I'm just getting ready to pack some things and stuff.
Nice.
I do a lot of vacuum cleaner bags.
Oh, I've only picked up a couple of those, and I still am sitting on them. But
I sold. What did I get for that one? Let me look over here on my Amazon.
Nathan cracks me up. He's always a good.
Oh, check this shit out. I got 4. I had 1 last time I looked on Amazon, and I got 4 now.
Now is your computer a chalkboard, Nathan?
Huh?
Is your computer a chalkboard?
My computer is over there somewhere, and I've got my TV hooked up to my 36 or whatever inch screen TV, and it's hooked up to my computer.
I guess you've never seen Jeff Dunham, have you? Haven't, Nathan?
Yeah, I've seen him 3 times. One time on TV, and another time on TV, and another time on TV.
He reminds me so much of Bubba J, especially when he did his Christmas special.
Oh, he is funny.
why
Let me tell y'all, my friend, he's monkey. See, that monkey, and he is a curious monkey. Now he is a bi-curious monkey.
Nathan, everybody's asking where your hat is. Where's your poop hat?
Oh, my poop hat? It's over here.
Where's your poop hat?
Oh,
people recognize you, you know?
It's for all the...
Oh,
everybody's like, who's this fella all up in this panel?
It is.
Nah.
I think we lost him.
I was gonna say, oh, there he is.
There he is.
Yep. All right. Now everybody knows who you are. They recognize you now.
Now poop.
I use white paper. I use white paper on it though. I don't think I made a mistake yesterday. I really don't. But I bought a whole set of American Tourister luggage yesterday.
Okay.
Hard side.
Sounds good though.
They were basically, in my opinion, giving it away.
Well, the company's out of business now, so
Need to cut it.
See this?
nice. Yeah, those are nice. I remember when they first came out.
I got the Pullman for $7.99.
Mm-hmm.
I got the next size down for $5.99. I got the next size down for $4.99, and this one here was $3.99.
Yeah, we're finna get them cleaned up.
Nice,
That's what I'll do.
nice.
I think that's a good deal.
Little bit of light soap and water, and that should come out good.
Very nice.
American Tourist.
Where you live at, Derek?
Only 10 miles away from my house.
Where your house at?
In Rhode Island.
Oh, cool.
We're a Yankee.
Cool. I see. What's that say on your hat? Gators. What the hell is that?
Go Gators.
Florida.
I've never heard of that before.
Sure you have.
No, I live in Pensacola. Mama graduated from Florida State. I've never heard of Gators.
Okay, so she's a Seminole.
Yeah.
Okay.
But ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, my 2 nephews just graduated last year from Florida. So
cool. And I tell you one thing, I'm dang so glad to see Auburn Tigers get to the Final Four.
yeah, Charles Barkley can now jump up and down now, even though he might fall on his butt. Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
Hey, I was out on the road, so I quick ran back home. I had to deliver some packages. I can't stay long, but I can't turn down Colorado crazy here. She was at 2:30 East Coast time, so I stopped and say hello.
You mentioned Charles Barkley?
Yep. There he is. That's it. Auburn Tiger right there.
Yep. I found this yesterday, and when I saw it and I linked together in my so what empty head over here, and I linked him because I knew he was Auburn.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Auburn going to the Final Four is going to give fans more incentive to buy that kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Charles Barkley, Auburn, and fans. It seems to me that it would all go together. So I'm going to put this up for a really high price with a buy it now or best offer.
Nathan, I think you should send that to the bearded picker. I want to see what he does to it.
No, I'm not going to let him touch it.
Go Gators.
Stepped into our chat. Hello, Scott.
Can you see?
There you go. Nice.
Yeah. I got a whole bunch of ties I'm thinking about selling today. are listing today, and I'm thinking about listing like 20 or 25 at a time. I just want them gone.
Yeah, doing lots. I know that. I can never come across ties for a good price, which is why I haven't picked them up. They're always just priced too high for me to want to deal with. But there are some ties that do well. I know.
I just don't know nothing about them.
Yeah, I know that people like to put some of them in lots, depending on the price of them.
I'll
Hey,
send
good
you a whole
morning,
bunch of
Pat.
ties.
I did not say good morning to you, Mr. Pat. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic.
I'm good. I'm only going to be here for about 10 minutes because I was out delivering packages and I was getting annoyed by my phone, and I was maybe thinking the link was bad. She sent me last week's link, you know? And
I got eBay link.
yeah, I got eBay link too.
That was my fault.
Store.
I accidentally exited out of the Google Hangout. Like, oh boy, man. Just never know. You never know what I'm gonna do live.
No, but that's cool. I'm gonna work on some orders while y'all are talking, and I got to get some stuff done.
I see you got a good group here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm outnumbered again with all this testosterone. I don't know how this happened. I was just complaining about that when I was over on Landshark Picker's channel. Too much testosterone, and look, now there's even more.
Hey Pat, we don't have a good group here. We have the best group here.
Hey, I agree to that. I really appreciate.
Yes.
Well, all y'all that are on the panel and so many others.
Tommy, are you doing a show tonight?
Am I doing a show tonight?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it that I'm almost basically across the board. I'm doing like a marathon.
He's
I should if there's a lull, I should pop one on just so you can jump in there.
That's right. It's a trifecta here so far.
I should do a haul video, but a haul video to me really doesn't mean a lot. A haul video just tells you what you can buy. Hell, anybody can go out and got the money and go buy anything they want. But other what I'm saying video, what in the hell is this? $127. Hell yeah. I like that idea.
Oh, Nathan, you crack me up, sir.
Oh yeah, they bought 6 of them at $19.98 a piece.
There you go.
You just sold $127 worth of stuff?
Yeah, one order.
Good for you.
Yeah, Nathan, even in all his goofiness, does quite well reselling.
Well, I learned a long time ago that the less people think you know, the less they expect out of you.
True story. That's true.
Yep.
Hey, Nathan, you live in Florida, right?
Yes, sir.
If I come down there, I need a place to crash for a night. How would that work out?
It'll work out excellent.
All right.
You know, I might talk to you about God, though.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that. I'd rather you talk to me about that than politics because I don't like to talk about politics.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you don't get anywhere in politics, anywhere. I don't give a dang if you're independent, Republican, or Democrats, or some of them other kind of things. My opinion is you don't get up there if you ain't got no crookedness in your body.
Amen.
Yeah, politics and religion, I always, it's usually a topic.
Well, I'm not gonna bring it up on here, but and I'm not gonna get into politics. That's the way I feel. I think all them some bitches are crazy.
All right, watch your mouth, Nathan. You're on my channel, sir.
I'm sorry.
Pat, have you ever sold any medical equipment?
I'm out.
I have sold. Yeah, actually, I did. I sold a wound vac.
Okay.
When I had cancer. What happened was they gave me a new one when I left the hospital,
Right.
and I had a nurse come in and she gave me another one. So the one that was better, that worked better, I kept that one, and I had the one. Actually, I had it sitting new in the box, and I actually sold it on eBay about 3 months ago. And it worked good for me because I got
Pretty dang good.
paid for it, so I got it for free.
99 cents.
I just picked up a brand new otoscope.
Sold them for $119.
Gosh.
And I've tried to post it on eBay 3 times, and they keep on flagging me and sending me and telling me I can't sell it.
Not that sold on eBay.
Well, there are certain rules I've seen before with the CPAP machines that you're not allowed to sell. So you need to dig a little deeper into that and on exactly what the rule is. I think what yours is a little bit more medical than what I sold. But I saw something recently where you couldn't sell the CPAP machine.
All right. Yeah.
But again, I mean, sometimes what happens is things will get listed. Like one time I listed a watch box. It was an empty watch box that I got out of a storage locker. And it got kicked. It had bids on it for like $125. And I'm like, wow, for a box.
Right.
Here to find out, it was a $7,000 watch. So they took it off, and I was like, well, they said I couldn't sell it. So what I did is I relisted it, put it on buy it now at $125, sold it in 10 minutes, got paid, shipped it out the same day, and there's nothing they could do about it.
Yeah.
Right.
I get this like a sale for $7.
You did what?
I got this artoscope for $7 at a church sale. It's going for $375.
Nice.
So I have to check and look into that more.
Harry Tornado. That is a great name. Somebody just came in with Harry Tornado.
I saw him in one of the groups the other day, actually.
Yeah.
I think he was in Rally Roots last night.
Maybe that's what it was. I missed them actually last night, and I was really sad because I always have to give Callie my shout out that she's my favorite.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite channel because I love the hustle of the young couple and just the energy, the vibe that they give, and just what they've done. They actually played a joke last night about Amazon buying eBay for $20 billion, and they got 56 thumbs down, and I don't think they've ever gotten that many. And that's because, they were playing an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, I figured that. I read that this morning when I was trying to figure out who I was gonna watch this morning or catch up on, and I saw that they were like, Amazon buys eBay for $20 billion. And I was like, well, that's got to be a bunch of poop. But people fall for anything. Even on April Fools. I thought about doing it.
Hey, make sure if you guys, anyone's out there watching the channel, you like Kimberly's channel here. And you got, hey, Kimberly, you got 25 thumbs and 26 watching. So there's only one person. Yeah, one person hasn't clicked the thumbs up. What's going on?
I usually get one hater. And they usually give me a thumbs down before I even start. So maybe that's why I haven't got a thumbs down yet. Because this wasn't planned. I got a hater out there, but I've made it. It just fuels my fire when people hate on me.
Well, there you go, Kim. You got your wish. You got your thumbs down now. Someone gave it to you.
Oh, see, there you go.
But you got like 4 or 5 more thumbs up. Hey, Thrifty Santa's asking me a quick question. Did I have any problems?
I missed him. I didn't see him. Oh, there. Now I see him. Hi, Barry.
Yes, Barry. No, I didn't have no problem selling the rifle scope. As long as it doesn't get shipped outside the country, there's no restrictions on that. They got, but they've already paid me, and the item's been shipped. It was a $520 scope I sold.
Nice.
Now, in full disclosure, I sold it. I didn't make nothing. I sold it for a lady that's been helping me out with product with no money out of my pocket. So she has a sporting goods store. Someone ordered it, never picked it up. She said, Pat, can you sell this for me? And because the $65 fee that eBay charge and PayPal charge, I told her, look, I don't need no money because you've helped me tremendously. I mean, she just gave me about $1,500 worth of merchandise to send into Amazon. We split the profits, but she puts the money out for the inventory.
That's good. That's a good thing to have.
Well, it's good to stay connected with people and build trust. she was a customer of mine when they came into our restaurant, and they're now she just lost her parents in the past 2 years, but we used to always go the extra mile taking care. I mean, the mother couldn't eat certain foods, so she would sometimes bring in their own food for the mother, and then we would heat it up and blend it. So we went and we became good friends with them, and so you know, she even when the Girl Scouts in our area had a cancer benefit for me, she donated a TV for the one of the drawings and stuff. So this was a way of me giving back, helping her out, not being stuck with a $500 item.
Nice. Now, Pat, you own your own business. You own your own restaurant, right?
I did, but unfortunately, I gave the keys back last year because I was going through cancer the last 2.5 years, and at the same time, we had 2 restaurants open, and I got burnt out, couldn't do it anymore, and this is why I'm really this is a restart for me. I have the experience of selling online, but I always been doing it part time. Now I'm doing a bunch of things. So.
Well, same with me. I had 2 groups. I was an executive chef at multiple restaurants, and one day I passed out in the bathroom, and that was the end of my career. So with you guys, Scott, Shane, the whole crew, have gotten me off my butt, especially John. Got me off.
You know, Scott has been tremendous in helping me do this part, YouTube. You know, look, I've been in business. I mean, I had a business that I did almost $1 million a year. I was on the books. I was a millionaire at like 32, 33 years old, and I grew up on welfare, and I never even graduated school. I got my GED. What Scott gave me the confidence was to come to do this and tell my story and just meet a lot of tremendous people that do care about you and stuff like that. It sometimes seems like, you know, when you're in a brick and mortar store like I was, you don't have as many friends as you think because you're busy. You're busy with life. I didn't hang out with people on the weekend, and customers become your friend. But obviously, when you close that business, you don't get to see many of them no more. And people are just busy with their lives. So it's nice to kind of get on this platform. And I've become good friends with Kim and Tommy and Destiny, and a nice little group of around 20, 25 people here that have really made me inside feel good about things and positive and stuff. So
that's why I love talking to you guys. I mean, until this, I was sitting on the couch, going to rehab and making sure that I was okay. But I'm just like, you know what? Let me start this up. Let me get this going. And you guys have really pretty much made me stronger inside and outside.
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes people in the local area, like I'll be honest, I only have maybe 3 people on my Facebook that follow me on YouTube. They don't kind of understand what we're doing. They don't understand this lifestyle. They don't understand reselling. They kind of think, you know, you're not doing nothing. And yet, let me tell you, I've met a lot of people on here and done that are more successful. They're more successful than I was doing my restaurant. You know what I mean? And with the freedom to be able to do, and that's my goal one day, is to get back to that point where I can, and I am doing that, you know, because now, like this weekend, I'm going to my son's robotics. I'm going to Detroit next month with his robotics. We're owning the restaurant. I couldn't do that before. And, you know, there's a lot, everybody has a story here why they do it. And there's a common theme. It's either, you know, work related or health related that why, you know, we're doing this.
Right.
Yeah, there totally is. It made me think about, you know, the restaurant life and how I went years without a day off. Without a day off. Like, that was crazy to me. And I missed out on so much of my daughter's first years because I was having to cover a shift. You know, there isn't anybody to cover the boss's shift, you know, when somebody called out. And Nathan, I gotta unmute you. I muted you for a second. We were getting some background, so you might want to unmute yourself. But yeah, I worked, like I said, years and years without without having a day off. And that's what's nice about this is that, well, I mean, and I still, you know, you have to do this pretty much every day or dabble into it, or, you know, it affects your store. You're not being active, but you don't have to do it to the extreme of working 12-hour shifts every single day. I hope I didn't get Nathan too goofed up by me. There was some weird funky background. I think he has to unmute. I'm pretty sure he has to unmute himself. I'm sorry, Nathan, if I got you all conjumbled, sir. I still love you.
So, Pat, I'm working on a vintage Hot Wheel from 1973. Gonna do a complete customization on it because it was so bad.
You've been watching the NASCAR races, Derek?
Yes, I'm in 3 fantasy leagues, so I have to.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I, as you know, watch every weekend. Even Destiny, the Shamrock Pixie, she'll be like, "What are you doing?" I'll be like, "I'm watching another left turn, dude. That's what I'm doing. What do I do some days? I watch another left turn." I've always kind of liked. My dad was really into NASCAR, so I've watched it. My son is now getting really into it. And plus, he's watching list. Let's see. That would be. That's cool.
Now, is that all you sell on eBay? Is race cars and stuff, or
everything, Pat? Okay. I have a death pile behind me that's just
no. Whoa! It's not a death pile. It's a money pile.
Yeah,
money pile. Exactly.
Is it listed yet? Is it listed yet?
Yep.
All that stuff is listed?
Most of it, yes.
Okay, because a death pile is something that you list and that you can't sell maybe after 6 months. But a money pile is just work that is coming up that we have to do.
Yep. Yeah, that's all listed. You're just waiting for people to put bids on it or buy it.
Do you have a store?
I don't know.
I don't have a store as of yet. I'm working on one now. I just wanted to make sure that
when you get over 250 items, get a store because economically it'll be worth it if you figure out the relisting fees and stuff like that. Okay. Hey, welcome back, Nathan. You got muted there a second, but we can see. I think
I can hear you. I see you now.
Am I muted now?
No, you're muted. There was some weird background noise that I was getting.
Okay, well, I'm fixing. You mute me again in just a minute, but I want to show y'all just a couple quick things. Right.
You show us what you got, sir.
I found these.
Tommy's muted now. What's up?
Right?
He's probably talking to Destiny.
Yeah,
I just muted myself to eliminate some of the background flashing.
What are you showing us, Nathan? Let me get on my screen. Show me again. I got you locked now. All of YouTube watching you, Nathan. Just you, buddy.
Well, I found them for 99 cents, and I sold them. Well, 99 cents for the whole thing. Okay.
You're showing it too fast. I don't know what you're trying to show me.
Nathan, hold it up a little bit longer in front of the camera for about 4 seconds.
Typewriter today?
Oh, okay.
Ink.
Is
that what it is?
Printer, ink, ribbon.
Typewriter?
Oh,
ribbon,
yeah. Maybe typewriter. Yeah, ink, though.
And they're called full mark high density nylon printer ribbon, and they're going to Washington, D.C. to the parking lot of Jabroni 39.
Cool.
Okay.
Ink does well.
Now here's another one that I Amazon ordered today. Another 99-cent pickup. Nobody wants.
Vacuum bag.
Hold it up there long enough you can see it, Pat.
Yeah, we can see you're going like this across your screen.
And then this pack of Arm & Hammer vacuum bags sold for $34.99.
Nice.
I can't hardly hear nobody.
I can hear you.
Okay.
His volume is it seems a little muted. It does. I can hear him, but you have to listen.
He just doesn't even want to look at me.
I got my ear over here. I can hear you a little bit, Pat, but mine's low for some reason.
Yeah, it is a little low, but yep.
I don't know how to fix that. Uh-oh. My phone might be out of juice. Let me.
Oh, are you?
No, I got 62 bars.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
It's a little quiet, but. Hello, Cindy.
Doggone, no, not my volume. Okay, well, what happened? Wow, everything's just going to wow and stuff.
I'm not sure. I can see you though.
I can see everybody, but I just barely can't hear anybody.
I'm not sure.
What's that?
I don't need. I turned
Everyone's
up
posting
and
shit,
stuff.
you know.
What?
About the Duke Michigan State
Y'all
game.
go ahead and mute me again
Crazy
anyway,
now.
because I got to get work done.
Well, I'm on live.
What do you want now?
Portland, Portage, Pat.
I think I'm gonna send this priority.
Yeah, hi. Whoever that is in the background. Who's that? Your kid?
That's my youngest one. That's Adam. Adam, look at what Tommy has on for a hat. Tommy, show him your hat. Green Bay hat. Back in, Tommy.
Oh, sorry about that.
I was trying to. There's two of you now up.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that.
Oh. I muted it, Pat. So you got it figured out.
Something's up there. Yeah.
Sounded all alien.
This is a pretty wild hangout, man.
Yeah, no, I mean it wouldn't be. I mean it's my channel, and usually there's craziness going on here. So.
You really get home a lot.
The girl says too many on at once. Maybe, yeah.
Did anybody say anything to you when you said that?
Mm-hmm.
What?
What
did they say?
Jesse's like, Peyton was like, Adam, you're exactly like me. Peyton, he ended up doing the same with Peyton.
Yeah.
Because Peyton had a dance tournament that weekend. St. Charles.
So she's done with band too, right?
She was done with band.
I don't know if he's trying to be.
It didn't happen to me. I have a lacrosse tournament though.
Yeah.
So like, we're technically twins.
Because one is off the head. And we have to keep an eye on your group.
Craig, what are you over there doing?
With an University of Alabama vintage hat. Currently.
Nice. Sorry, I muted you for a second, Derek, so I could hear Craig. I wish I could unmute it all easy. I don't know why. Why can't you unmute somebody after you mute them? They have to do it.
They have to.
Can you, Kim? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, sorry about that. You know what happened was I couldn't get on my phone earlier, and then all of a sudden it kicked on. So I had the regular one at home on and the phone one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was strange.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
There can't be two of me. You know what I mean?
Too much.
Yeah, exactly. Tommy, are you frozen?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just working over here, staring at my screen.
Oh, all right. I thought you were frozen there. I was going to put some lines behind you, like one of those where they identify the bad guys. They stand up against the, what do they call that? The lineup.
Yeah.
But he is part of the frozen tundra.
That's right.
Harry Tornado says, I'm pretty new to the reseller YouTube community. How did this group get together? I don't know. We just found each other.
Yeah.
I've been part of, so I've been lurking in YouTube reseller chats for over a year, but actually talking, the first chat that I started to chat in was Chick Picker. Valerie, her chat was one of the first chats. And my YouTube name was Life of Kimberly. And I changed it, was it the end of December, the beginning of January, when I was trying to help my mother-in-law try to find me on YouTube, and I couldn't find me. So I was all, I need to change my name.
Josh, you ready then?
Now I'm borderline hoarderish.
What'd you say? Horseradish?
No, I don't live, fool. I got
What?
you, boy.
No. I just saw you wanted me to pick up horseradish when I'm doing Instacart.
That's what
I'm getting ready. I'm going to be on a couple more minutes, but I'm getting ready to go mobile. Here, the traveling Patdees 72.
Pat, were you born in 72?
Connection still good? Kimberly, how's my connection? Still good?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
I need you to come over and help me with the books. Gotta do?
Your carload of books you picked up?
Yeah, the 1,000 books. Look, I went through the stack the one day, and I can't even park the car in the garage.
Well, then you're not listing fast enough. You better get listing faster.
Yeah, I know. I got sidetracked with all those clothes. Probably about 250, 300 pieces of clothes, and I got like 120 of them listed last week. But it takes a lot of time doing pictures and stuff like that with clothes. That's the only downside. I mean, I'm not going to complain because the price was right. So, but Josh, are you going to drive me a little bit? All right, say hi to Kim.
What's that boy to work? Hi, Joshua. Such a good kid, yeah.
He didn't want to say hi earlier. He's being a little,
Hello, Gina.
All right.
Here
we go. We're going to go on the road.
On the road again. Oh, I can't wait to get off the road again. Gina just graced us with her presence. That was the key lime kisses. And of course, Quinn's in here. Barrett's still here. Mark. Why can't I remember what pick and rolls? Pick and roll. I can't remember what your first name is, sir. Right. I don't have my little cheat sheet. I can't remember what his name is.
No, I can't. If any.
Uh-oh, now we're losing you, Pat.
Yeah.
You froze.
Oh, what's going on?
It's cutting out.
Is it cutting out?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I guess my technology's not the best. So, well, hey guys, I'm gonna let you guys go then. So enjoy the rest of your day. And Kim, always thank you for having me on. I'll talk to you later. All right.
Bye,
See you, Pat. Later, Pat.
All right. Bye, guys.
That was good stuff.
I'm still here. I'm just shooting some pictures.
Yeah, you didn't. You're not using your double camera thing you got going on. Didn't you set all that up?
Yeah, I did actually. I just forgot to run it through my Logitech software first.
Yeah, I need to try that. What was that you sent me? You told me to try out Streamlabs or something. That OBS.
Yeah, Streamlabs OBS.
Shooting pictures, is that target practice?
Yep.
Hey, Craig, the video you did the other day, did you hit the window the other day?
Did I hit the window? The what?
The window.
On what? What are you talking about?
When you were sourcing in the car.
No.
All of a sudden, I saw you go face first, and I thought you hit the front.
Oh, no.
Front window.
No. It may have been when I saw a sign and I turned into a neighborhood and I was like, whoa.
It was just like, whoa.
I probably got close to my phone. I use my phone, not a GoPro or anything.
Because I laughed and I'm like, oh man, I hope he didn't hit his face.
Yeah, I was getting a hard time about not wearing my seatbelt.
Yeah, I heard about that. that. I missed that. That was on what, Saturday, I think. I saw it pop up, but
Yeah, you're probably still asleep.
you driving around without no seatbelt, sir.
Yeah, all the rules with seatbelts.
I didn't think you, Craig, out of all people, would be such a.
That's the only reason we have rules, so they can be broken.
I'm too much of a goody two shoe to try to break any rules. I'm too paranoid. Like I feel rebellious when I'm going 2 miles over the speed limit. I'm like,
and it's only illegal if you get caught.
Exactly.
I've had 25 people look at it, but nobody answered yet. So, yeah, we can't. We have hands free here now in Rhode Island.
Nice.
Harry Tornado says, "Where is everyone from?" I live in Denver, Colorado.
I'm right here.
Yeah, Craig's right there.
I live right here.
You live in somewhere in Alabama or something like that.
Alabama. There's no R on the end of that. I'm in Birmingham, right outside of Birmingham, Alabama.
I'm in central Wisconsin by Wisconsin Dells.
Oh, Dallas, Wisconsin. I love that place. My
Yeah.
wife's been there about 100 times. She loves it.
Is that Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Dallas, Wisconsin, Adam. My son wants to go out there and live out there once he graduates college.
Why?
Out of Wisconsin, right?
He's such a big Green Bay fan that he literally wants to live there so he can own part of Green Bay, the Packers.
Hope he likes the cold.
I do.
He loves cold.
Rhode
Island. We get
if he likes the cold, then this is the spot.
There you go. See, he wants to be a police officer, so.
Gina,
This is not the spot for that. Very high risk in Wisconsin.
Gina says hands free. You mean you don't have to use your hands on the steering wheel? That's what QM Kiss is.
Yeah. Half the people.
Tommy, how far are y'all from Appleton?
What's that, Craig?
How far are y'all from Appleton?
About an hour and a half. We drive to Appleton quite a bit because that's where our closest bins are. Or shouldn't say the closest, but the best bins are.
I think when I was up there, I think I flew into Minneapolis, St. Paul, maybe.
Okay, that's in the opposite direction of Appleton.
And then I drove to Appleton.
Yeah.
Or through Appleton. I don't remember where I was going.
And we're pretty much, we favor a little closer to Appleton, but we're just off from center of in between both them places.
Cool.
You guys are lucky. You guys have a bins. We don't have one. I have to drive 3 hours to go to get one.
My closest one's 3 hours away.
No, what do we got? We got 5 bins within 2 hours. Yeah, we have like 5 bins. We have three Goodwills and 2 St. Vinny's bins.
My closest Goodwill is 45 minutes away.
Wow. See, we have, gosh, how many? I can't remember how many I told you the other day, Tommy, how many Goodwills we have. It's like 30 or something like that.
Yeah, you got a ton.
Only, I think, 4 or 5 bins we have here.
We've got one retail store, and that's it. Goodwill wise, we got plenty of thrift stores, but not only one Goodwill proper.
You guys, who doesn't have Savers or Value Village?
Neither one.
We had Savers. All the Savers closed around here.
Yeah, that's the biggest around here.
And I like Savers. Savers, I did real good with Savers, and then they all shut down.
Yeah.
Harry Tornado was asking who Pat was. It gets confusing because I always forget that when you're on the panel or in the live, your full name doesn't pop up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nathan's back.
It's just in here. Yeah, that's Nathan. That'd be Redneckerson's resales. The screen in the center, and the gentleman with the poop on his head. Derek would be Nascarman. He's the gentleman. I like how I'm pointing like Wade does that, and you can never actually see where people are pointing. But Derek would be the one in the blue hat and the red shirt. The gentleman in the blue shirt that would be Landshark, Picker, Craig, and then Tommy is right there waving his hand. That would be the bargain effect. There you go, Harry Tornado. Now you all know who we all are. Oh, I'm Kimberly.
You forgot yourself.
Burley.
Kimberly.
Chances are, though, if they're here, they already know you on your channel.
More than likely.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, I guess, but.
Hey, if you get new people in, that's great. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Never know.
I was lucky to get how many subscribers I had. I thought I would get none when I first started.
Yeah, you're growing and growing, Derek.
I hope so. You know,
You are. You're doing. I think you're doing pretty well. I'm still kind of new to this whole YouTube world, so I was just glad that I even had 10 subscribers. I was like stoked, and when I hit 20, I was like, yes! I used to tell my kid, I'm famous. I have 20 subscribers. I was kidding.
It was literally I had 22, and then I went on Lonnie's. And I shot up like 200 within like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I like him.
Definitely helped me as well.
Yep. You see the package I sent them the other day? Did you see the little video?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. The designer store says, how many savers do we have in Denver? I'm not sure how many savers there are in total. There isn't any close enough for me to frequent often. In fact, one of my favorite places to source from is not a Goodwill. It's just a regular little mom and pop thrift store shop. It's one of my hole in the wall places that I like. The Good Life. Andy says he's up to 57 subscribers. I actually found Andy because of you, Craig, Landshark Picker, when you had him on your channel. I could not for the life of me figure out who he was. I kept asking him. I'm like, who is that guy right there? Who is the person in orange? Or I can't remember what color he was wearing that day, but I was glad that you had him on because I wouldn't have found him if he wasn't.
Yep. He's pretty cool. We talk pretty regularly.
Seems like a good guy.
I don't know about good. I don't know about good, but he's cool.
It's a good life. Becca's up to 88. That's awesome, Rick. You started out, I think, at like 20 subscribers.
She probably started out at 0.
Well, yeah, probably. We ain't.
Wow.
We all got to start somewhere, right?
Not to be picky, but you know.
Kim, it's simple math. He's from Alabama. Come on.
With -3. No.
How old were you when you were born?
0.
0.
I was born at a very early age. Have you ever heard a comedian called Stephen Wright?
Yep.
He's hilarious.
I love Stephen
Talking
Wright.
that monotone. I don't know all the exact joke, but he's talking about maybe writing a diary as a child or something. And his first entry is day 1, still tired from the move. It's hilarious.
Yeah, funny.
I live on the median of a highway. I have to leave my driveway going 55 miles an hour. It just is monotone. He is hilarious.
Yeah, the way he just emphasizes everything when he comes out. He's just like, yeah, I'm just, yeah.
I was big into stand-up stuff back in the 80s. Gallagher was hilarious.
Gallagher's the bomb.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, Gallagher. I literally was watching him.
Was big into Robin Williams, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Robin Williams is funny. I like Adam Sandler. He's another person that I really think is quite hilarious. And then, of course, Jeff Dunham. Walter, his little puppet Walter. That's my favorite.
Yeah, the old man.
Yeah,
the old man.
My favorite. He's like, my wife, she ages like curdled milk.
Is it Dunham that does the Jose Jalapeno on a stick?
Yeah, that's Jeff Dunham. Yep. That's why he said we have Walter that looks like Bubba J. you missed that one, Craig. He was on. He was talking about it. He says, "I said, what is your computer a chalkboard?"
Oh yeah, I was listening. I heard that.
Craig's always listening.
Bubba J said the thing. He said you try to send an email, email to Santa. So he took his he took his computer and put it in the mailbox because he couldn't figure out what an email was.
I was actually at the Jeff Dunham Christmas special that he's got out on DVD.
I love that one. Oh,
that was filmed in Milwaukee here at Pabst Theater.
Yeah, the Pabst Theater. Yeah, that was the best one. That was when he had Guitar Guy.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's so funny. I don't know how he does that without making us. It's like that girl that does the same.
Darcy.
Yes, her. She is how does she sing like that?
Same thing with Terry Fader. That's just how they do it.
I know it probably.
My new favorite is Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
It's good to have laughter in life.
Well, that's it. The laughter stopped when for a while when Robin Williams passed away, and
Yeah, that was really sad. That was sad. It's amazing that people who come across as so funny, can be so dark. But I talk about that all the time, even in my lives. That I'm a happy person, but also with extreme happiness comes extreme sadness, and it's just a side that we don't see. It's like Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's a comedian. He's funny, but he deals with the same type of thing, of the being a really funny, happy guy. He also deals with the exact opposite and living a life that's very dark sometimes.
Yeah. Did I scare you yesterday in my video, Kim?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Somebody sent a comment that they fell off their seat and broke their chair.
I not like really scared, but that was I was like trying to figure out what you were doing. I was gonna do something.
Greg, did you watch it?
That
What
just
was it about?
And then all of a sudden you were like,
I did a video yesterday. You have to watch it. You'll get a kick out of it.
I'll check it out.
I couldn't figure out what you were doing. I knew you were up to something, though. You do something. I thought about doing an April Fool's joke, and then I just didn't. I just didn't do it.
Yeah. I forgot my little one told me that it was April Fool's. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta do something.
Yeah, I thought about it. I just I didn't.
I had to do it. It was a bad day medically for me yesterday. I was sleeping most of the day anyway, but I just said, you know what, I got to do something.
And I like items that are easy to list.
Me?
I've got a stack. What did I do with them? I've got a stack of about 15 hats that I bought recently. And they're pretty easy to list. Some of them are in rough shape, but they're all vintage.
Yeah, I always look at hats whenever I am outsourcing. That's an item I'll pick up depending on what they are. I like to pick them up at the bands if I can pick them up anywhere, because that's one of the cheapest places to find them. But
one of the best hats I've sold. I got $60 for it. It was it was similar to this, a Patagonia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, well there you go.
It got the patch on it, but it had the name of something. If you didn't recognize the style, you wouldn't have known that it was Patagonia.
Nice.
Steel City, steel. It said something on it, but it was just a used hat. It was even used. It was a little bit faded in the mesh.
Mm-hmm.
Paid $1.99 for it, and got it was one of the. It was like whenever Patagonia first came out, it was from then. It was. I didn't even look this one up.
How are you?
If you get the right hats, they'll sell real well.
Yeah, most of the John Deere that are patch based versus printed do pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you go to yard sales and thrift stores, usually you can get a hat for less than $2. Anywhere.
Well, that's where I got this hat from. It was $1, but I liked it.
It's probably not worth $1 with that damn gator on there.
Don't say you like LSU, please.
No, I'm an Ole Miss fan. That's where the Landshark name came from.
There you go. I was either going to say Ole Miss or you're a big Jimmy Buffett fan.
I'm a Buffett fan, but yes.
Yeah.
It was Ole Miss is both my parents went there.
Nice. So were you proud of that movie, or were you kind of when they did the Blind Side? Did you like it?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's the first couple of hats I've picked up recently. I didn't even pay attention to them. If I see anything that's mesh and snapback and has the foam in it, several of these have where the foam is disintegrated. But it's like an old Chevron, you know, the gas station.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm rotating pictures on one that's a vintage Freightliner trucks patch.
Okay.
They're cool. I think I paid about.
You ever watch Tucker Upper?
Tucker Up. I think I watched him like about 2 years ago. I haven't watched him recently.
He went and he did a house clean out, and he had an Exxon trash barrel with the tiger on it from the 50s. He goes and throws. I try to get him to stop. Don't throw it in it. He threw it in the scrapyard. I was like, dude, you just threw away $50. Oh.
Great Tornado says, Landshark picker, nice beard, man.
Appreciate it. I'm lazy. I hate shaving.
Yeah, me too. No, I'm just playing.
Never mind.
I keep trying to grow it out because I hear, you know, well, like the bearded picker, Scott. I'm all, maybe if I grow out a beard, then he'll consider me a real reseller, you know, or whatever he always says about growing a beard. I'm gonna get him one of these days because I got plans.
Well, after what he pulled at a yard sale the other day, that was hilarious.
The hair, yeah.
Yeah, the hair.
I could shave this off and have it. This is probably about 2 months worth of growth. Maybe.
What the hell? Would you just? Would you just come back from karate?
I thought you were saving that for Friday night.
All right. So I just picked up a duffel bag at a church rummage that's full of like karate padding and gear and stuff, and practice chucks and all kinds of stuff. I paid $5 for the whole thing.
Nice.
My son takes karate, so I know that stuff's expensive to buy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now I got to look it up though, so I can price it accurately.
Yep.
That helmet probably goes for $45-50.
Yeah. The other ones. Let's see what else. The other one I priced it was going for like $25, and it's got the helmet, the foot, and the hand pads and all of that. Yeah. But just the helmet alone on this one here.
Yeah, those
doing like 30.
Those are the cheaper ones. That's why. Yeah. Yep.
And then it's got the gloves and the shoes.
Yep.
Nice.
The chest pad is the one that's worth the most.
And that's the one I don't have.
My youngest one's a junior black belt. My oldest one's my junior black belt. So that's how I know all about that stuff. He was sparring for like 5 years.
Key lime karate.
My son just got his yellow belt. He started at the beginning of the school year.
I thought about getting my son into something like that, but I just haven't.
It teaches him a lot, Kim. It really does.
My did it, and he I'm glad that he did because it taught him, you know, some discipline and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, must have belonged to a girl because in the side pocket of the duffel bag, there's like hair barrettes and a brush.
Yep.
So, you can use those on Friday night too.
Yeah. Now I assume these are these for?
Those are nunchucks, practice nunchucks, and that is legs.
That's for the leg.
Yep.
Like shin, right, or something. I don't know.
One's the shin and one's the thigh. It goes so the knees open.
Okay.
So you can flex it.
Yeah, there in the back. There's like a hole there.
Yep. That's so your knee can flex and support. Yep.
And there's these.
Those are UFC gloves.
And then
nunchucks.
And they're the foam ones. So.
Yeah. Oh, we're not going to leave that one. Just leave those alone, Tommy.
Right. Well, I was playing with him over there, and I was like, "Oh God!" Destiny's like, "Are you on mute?" And she's like, "They're probably trying to figure out what the hell you're doing." I was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh boy.
Nathan ran out of battery, so that's why he disappeared. Thank you, Nathan, for being here though for the time that you were.
They don't have running water and power where he lives, right? Is he Pensacola or where is he?
Pensacola.
That's what I thought.
He should have good stuff because of the military base.
Yeah, I know the Blue Angels fly down there a lot.
Yep.
We go to Panama City when we go to the beach. We're about 4 hours away from there.
That's cool. Yeah, like I was gonna say, Kim, my son was looking at going into the Air Force Academy, so we were gonna take the trip out to Denver to go to Colorado Springs, but
Springs, right?
He got his third concussion playing lacrosse, so the doctors aren't letting him play anymore, and the military thing went, sorry.
Is lacrosse big up there?
Huge.
It's growing down here. I don't know many people that play it, but you see a lot of them. A lot of open soccer fields and stuff like that they use.
Yeah, it's the fastest growing sport right now because LSU just started theirs. Utah just started their team. Cal, there's like 7 schools. So if you're a lacrosse player now just getting into high school, there are going to be so many scholarships going to be open in the next couple of years because these schools want to compete. And right now it's been Denver, University of Denver, North Carolina, Duke, and Notre Dame and Ohio State. Those are your mainstays in lacrosse.
I do not know how to play lacrosse. That's the one sport I don't know how to play. But
it's hockey. It's hockey up in the air. That's pretty much what it is.
I know how to play hockey. That was one of the first sports I played. In fact, I was on an all boys team many moons ago. I was a little kid when I did that, though.
About 10 years ago?
Basketball was fun. We have a basketball hoop outside right now. That's probably one of my favorite ones to play.
Yep.
Basketball. My son loves soccer. That's what he wants to do. He wants to play soccer.
That's what I played growing up.
That's the third most accident-prone sport.
What?
Soccer?
Soccer. Yeah, it's football, lacrosse, then soccer. With concussions.
Yeah. Well, it might not be good because he's already had plenty of concussions. He's my little monkey, and he literally has thought that he could. Well, he's better now, but he used to think that he could fly.
Oh, what is this? Now, that's your youngest. Is that your youngest one or your oldest one?
My youngest. I have a daughter and then a son, and my son is my he wants to be an American Ninja Warrior, and he literally asked me if he could climb up the ladder onto our roof and see if he could fly, and I'm like, no, you can't fly, sir.
This one is right here. He thinks that's what we called him. We called him Monkey too because he's just.
I used to climb walls.
Yeah, he used to try to climb the walls between the
That's my son. He's always like that. My daughter's the opposite. You know, my kids are like night and day. She's much more reserved, not much of a risk taker.
That's how Kyle is. Yep.
I had to push her in school.
My 2 boys are named after race car drivers, remember? That's what we asked, remember? You were supposed to remember that. You don't remember, do you?
What, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I didn't know what you just said.
Are you talking to me?
Oh, I missed what you just said right before that.
I said my boys are named after NASCAR drivers. Let's see if you can remember who they are.
No, I can't remember names.
Ricky, Donnie, but what?
Everybody's like, Kim, you're so good at remembering names. Y'all, that's because I write them down. And then I'm horrible with names.
What's my name?
I don't know. Who are you? Where'd you come from?
Exactly.
It's the wannabe name of Greg.
Yeah. What was that movie?
I'm trying to open up my picnic table.
Picnic basket?
A picnic table I'm trying to open up down here. So I can wipe it off and then sell it. Do any of you dabble in eBaying large items? I'm not going to eBay this because I'm too paranoid about it.
Hell no, only if it's local sale.
And it's not even the eBay part. I'm worried about the shipping part. Like, I don't know.
That's why you do local.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I do with most of my big stuff. I have a few scooters that I need to get cleaned up, dusted off, that I'm going to sell. I pick up a lot of razors. I don't know. I come across those quite a lot, and anything with razor on it usually does quite well.
Yes, it does. Yep.
You talking about the scooters?
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, now they have those 2-wheel type of scooters, but before it was, the one with the handle that you pushed yourself or moved yourself, and now they have all those electric ones. But yes, I do pick up a few of those. I come across them for pretty good prices. A lot of times because they're broken or something's wrong with them, or they need a new battery, and it's usually pretty easy fix, and for me worth the money to fix that part or whatever's wrong with them. Out back. Let me check into the chat. I'm not doing my chat duties like I usually do. Oh, I see Valerie. Hickory Springs is still here. The Shamrock Pixie's still here. Tanya's still here. Rebecca's still here. Much appreciated. This was an unplanned live. I just happened to catch Craig, Landshark Picker, go live, and I was like, oh! And I thought about the fact that I had missed him over the weekend when he went live. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll watch Craig. I'll watch his pain in the butt. Oh, I mean, hi, Craig. Next thing I know.
Talking to me?
Yes, you. Yes. I'm going to start calling you PETA, like I call Pat.
Huh?
PETA, short for pain in the arse.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Yeah,
you're breaking up.
I'll send you some hearing aids.
Huh?
Whack.
What?
You said what? That's.
Make sure he turns up his hearing aid.
You say that, but if you ever see hearing aids at a yard sale anywhere,
yeah, grab them. I know. Yeah, big money.
Chargers. Somebody, and I don't remember who it was, sold a hearing aid cleaning thing.
Yep.
They got real good money.
Yep.
I'm sure, because that's probably something that doesn't get covered by insurance as easy. I noticed that items that don't get covered as often do really well. And of course you have to, make sure that you can sell it.
Right.
It is, but.
Why? Jumped off again? Oh. They yeah, that's why I asked Pat about that otoscope, because it's like really a struggle to try to sell that thing. No wonder why it was only $5. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, D. Where were you venturing off to today? Flipping particles? I didn't catch her live today, which was very weird for me.
I think she was going back to the 5 to 1 again.
Oh yeah, we don't have that. At least I don't think we have that. Maybe I should check.
I don't either, and I wish.
We have all kinds of stores here, and that's just one of them that I don't think we have.
I just like how it starts at $5 and it goes down to $1 at the end of the week. That's great.
She said she went to UPS and then her office. Oh, her new place. She just moved into a new building.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty cool building. It has there's a lot of little photo areas in the building that she's in now.
Yeah, she did a walkthrough the other day with it.
Yeah, she did do a video of that.
She goes, I'm doing a vlog, and she's in the car, and she looks so small in the car. Like, she's like, I'm here.
She's good stuff.
Did you see the one that she walked when she went through the 5-1? 5-1?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was funny. She's just so nervous walking through there. It's like, hey, don't worry about it, you know? If they ask you to leave, they ask you to leave.
Right? Yeah, that's, I mean, worst case scenarios, I'll just tell you. I always get kind of paranoid sometimes, depending on the store, if I'm filming. I'll try to be all sneaky. And, I mean, what's the worst case? Is they just tell you to leave, I guess. They're really strict about the bins here. I know that in some of the Goodwill bins, they absolutely say no.
Yep.
They're kind of like that at the one that I usually go to. They definitely give me an evil eye.
Really?
Yeah, but the bins I go to is crazy. I mean, you gotta wear armor to go to that place. People are so nuts.
My friend Mike went. He took his brother up there because we had, like I said, we're in Rhode Island and it's almost 3 hours away in New Hampshire. It's almost near Dab's Kitty Sparkle and all that whole crew. It's right near there. And he went up there and he's almost 300 pounds. And he says he was getting pushed around. And I'm like sitting there going, dude, you gotta hold your ground, and who cares? Right. You have to throw a punch, you throw a punch. You know.
People are nuts. I can't believe how, I mean, literally kind of violent people get over.
But the whole thing is, everything that's there is.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think he froze. You froze. I missed out on part of what you said, Derek.
Oh, I froze. Am I okay now?
Yeah, you're good now. I didn't hear what you said. You said everything is
from all the other stores. It just comes back to there. So I don't know why they go crazy with it. It's already, if you looked in your own store, you probably already saw it, just didn't pay attention to it.
Right. Yeah, people are nuts in mine. They literally will elbow you. I sometimes have to be, careful because my pacemaker is like right up here and elbow type area. But I handle my own when the time is right. Like, I'll come at you like a spider monkey. You mess with me too much.
Okay, Steve. They've been finding some crazy things out there in those dumpsters the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I want to go do some dumpster diving. I haven't done that I call it Curbco because it sounds fancy. But I haven't done that in quite a while. My daughter wants to go with me, and I'm like, all right.
It's illegal in my city.
Is it? See, it's not here. There are rules. There are rules about, you can't trespass. You can't go and dig it in anywhere it says private property. You can't go in a place that's gated. And if you're asked to leave, then you need to just leave. No. But it is legal here to do that as long as it's on public grounds or public property.
But how about if you're on private and you get thrown into public?
Well,
all right, Ron White. I just wanted to be drunk in the bar and then out into public.
Yeah, I knew you were going to catch that one, Craig.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
I was in private. I was in the bar. You threw me into public.
That's funny.
Man. Kyle should be coming home, huh? Yeah. So. Are you guys planning on going up to eBay Open?
I'm on the fence. The cost and the time of year is what the problem is for me, because normally in July, like I like to, well, for example, last July, I went up to Oregon to visit my grandma, my great-grandma, and my grandma. My great-grandma is 101. So it's, eBay or visiting my great-grandma, I'm gonna
Yep.
choose for now my great grandma, because who knows how many more
You're gonna
years
get right.
she has at 101. That's pretty amazing that she is alive and doing so well. She even lives on her own in her own little apartment, which that I give her props. But she's also, you know, she never smoked cigarettes. She didn't do any drugs or anything like that. She just drank, I guess, a glass of wine a day. When she got older, more in her 90s, and she was drinking more. But heck, if you're at 100, I'm like, here you go, Grandma. Here's the whole bottle. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, literally.
Who am I to say what's wrong or right for her to do? Because obviously she knows something.
Right.
I had a great aunt that was kind of like that. She'd sit down and we'd be drinking a beer or two, and she would just be right with us.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom would be like, she doesn't need. I'm like, no, if she's made it to 100 years old, I'm not gonna tell her she can't.
Right? I mean, you live to 100, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That
What
point,
are you gonna die?
right?
I love it.
I hate to be that
My grandmother keeps having all those candy bars. What the hell are you talking about? She's older than you. She's done more than you. Shut up. Let her do what she wants.
Yeah.
Yep. If I lived to 100, I mean, that would be cool. I always joke to people because I have so many medical issues that body parts just keep being replaced, and I'll live to 101. I just might be, 90%.
I'm right with you, Kim.
Yeah. My great
Every day
grandma.
is a blessing.
Yeah, she didn't have. I was born with heart issues. So I was kind of just. Yeah, I've always, had that problem, but she doesn't really have any of that type of thing. And she's 4'10", and she is so feisty. She's always like, I can get up myself. Do not help me. I'm like, all right.
We got you. You don't have to pull out the wooden stick.
Yeah, no, she wants to do things on her own, and like, okay, all right. You do things. It's cool though to have that many, generations. She always gets so excited when she sees my kids because they're her great grand.
Yep.
We call her Triple G, is what we call my grandma, Triple G.
And no relation to Guy Fieri.
Paul is still here. Hello, me friend from across the pond. Destiny and I are planning on having a Google Live and hopefully inviting Paul. That would be PMD Entertainment. He is a pretty funny feller.
Feller.
Him's pretty funny feller.
So have you guys sold anything today?
Not since I shipped my stuff this morning. It actually yesterday and today were kind of slow. Everybody was saying that last week was slow, and I had a really busy last week. This week is starting off a little slow, but it's also the beginning of the month, and that always kind of happens.
Yeah.
But it'll pick up, and also it has to do with me because I know that you need to be active in your stores, whatever platform that is. And if you're not, then it's going to reflect the next week.
Yep. I've had 20 offers on a cell phone, and it's like, dude, seriously? I have it set for a price, and just buy it at that price. If you don't want to, stop asking. We take $10 for a $60 cell phone.
No.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, some people.
I've got 2 phones I need to do something with. I hate to take them somewhere. I don't even know what that one is. I think that's a 5, maybe a 6.
Yep.
Probably needs it's in rough shape. But this is like a 5 plus, 6 plus, A1522.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Oh, man. Is in bad shape.
Yeah. Wow.
But there's got to be some value in it. Oh, the problem is
there is.
It was my daughter's, and I hate to sell it, not knowing that somebody the system board on it's probably still good. It just
Take the
needs
SIM card out of it. Take the SIM card out the back.
Yep. I mean it's bad. It's in bad shape.
Yeah. Once you take the SIM card out there, everything else will pretty much You can't really do anything else. But if you take it to like we have a place called Tech 911, and they'll just strip it right down. They'll give you like $40 for the stuff like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Andy says Macari people are horrible about it. I'm not sure what you're speaking of in regards to that. Maybe what I was just talking about slow.
Probably talking about like lowball offers, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done Macari yet. That's a platform that I am thinking about doing, but I just haven't.
It's a pain in the butt because they put shipping on top.
Nah.
Did I just say that? Whoops. They put the shipping already on, so no matter what, it's like you're gonna send something to somebody for $5. They don't change the shipping.
Yeah, you don't really see the shipping, the cost, or the income from it.
Right.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Well, see, what I do with Macari is I just offer, like I do on eBay, I offer the free shipping and then incorporate it into the price.
Yeah. I've got a few things. I just cross-posted a couple of things over there yesterday. But
Yeah, I'm gonna do a few more selling platforms, but I don't like to do too many things at one time. And I just took on Amazon, and that is enough.
A lot of your time.
Wow, I really thought that I would be a lot more familiar with it than I am, because I've been reselling even on eBay for so long. But it is not
totally different monster,
different beast for real.
so I think I've got. Let me see. I've probably got 3 or 4 things listed on Macari right now, but I've sold one item. Up until yesterday, I'd only had one item listed. Sold a pair of I don't remember what model they were, but a pair of Jordan shoes.
Right.
Did pretty well.
Oh yeah.
I do some Facebook Marketplace, and they're even getting strict on how you have to post stuff. Like you cannot put the Jordan sneakers. You have to put high top sneaker. You can't put the name Jordan out on there anymore. Yeah. So it's like, why the hell even bother putting it on Marketplace when you can't even do your right
way?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like I said, I have a Samsung J3 Prime that they wouldn't let me put Samsung on the listing.
What?
Yep. Like, forget this. I'm getting tired of it.
It's been a second since I've listed anything on the Marketplace. Do you list in any of like the city sites or
the groups? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I have 20 groups I post into, but those are fine. When you put it into a group, it's fine. But when you go right to basic Facebook Marketplace, they do not want anything Samsung, Nike, anything. They just keep on flagging it.
When you list it in the Marketplace, do you add to the groups at that point?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
That's what I do too.
Yeah. It makes it so much easier because they give you the list of what your groups are when you're ready to post. So, but like I said, you get people that, will you take that? Do you take $2 for that, dude? I'm asking $20.
Right.
What don't you understand? It's
and can you deliver it to me too?
I know, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I had somebody who asked me that on eBay the other day. And it sort of sounded a little fishy. He messaged me and he's like, "Hey, so I'm in town for just one day, and I was wondering if you could meet me instead of delivering or shipping out this ski pin." He's like, I want a ski pin from Breckenridge that I can bring back to my wife. And I'm thinking, that sounds mighty suspicious. Like, maybe he's doing something he ain't supposed to be doing here in Denver, because Breckenridge is like 3 hours away.
Right.
Why would you? And I shipped.
I need proof that I was in Breckenridge. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
I'm gonna bring it back to my wife, and I'm thinking that is the weirdest thing. Why wouldn't he just buy it and then have me ship it out? Because it would be there at the same time by the time he got back. But I think he was doing something more than just working in Denver.
Right, exactly.
It's a little odd.
Like,
I don't ask questions, though. I just sell the stuff. So
Yep.
do what you want. I didn't give it to him.
That's why if I do Facebook Marketplace, even with Let Go, and offer up. If they're close, I go right to the police station because they have two designated spaces where you can do deals like that now.
That's a good idea, actually, to meet there. There is a police station that's not too far from here.
Yep. And they put the cameras, and if you want to, a police officer will come out and do the deal with you. So you know.
That's good. That's good to know. I didn't even think about that. I usually, if I do meet people, I always bring my man with me. I don't usually go alone. Yep. And I make it somewhere where there's a lot of people around.
Right.
There's weirdos out in the world, so you got to be careful, man.
Yeah, we know that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Like all the weirdos on the panel right now. No, I'm just kidding.
No, one of them left. Remember? Actually, I can't believe how many people.
$5 and meet me an hour away. Yep, that's exactly like that. That ski pan I was talking about. He's like, meet me for a $8, $9 ski pan. I'm like, I am not gonna.
It's like I can't believe how many people. You must have a tough trouble down there, Greg, in Alabama. Holy crap! How many you guys have down there, resellers? Sheesh.
I'm pretty lucky. There's not a lot. Well, that are in the community and that I know of in the. I'm Central Alabama.
Yeah.
Scott and there's a good number of them that are in North Alabama. Andy is probably Northeast.
Yeah.
I know a lot of local sellers down here, but yeah, there's a lot of people in North Alabama.
I mean, granted, it takes me 45 minutes to get from one end of my state to the other. So,
but that's with bad traffic, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It takes us 45 minutes to get through town without traffic.
Yeah. And it's funny because we do have a lot of resellers here, but you don't have problems with them. Like you know some of them and you know to avoid certain ones, but other than that, hey, I just found this. Let's check this out. If you're interested in, that's how we work around here. Because there's not enough stuff in the state anymore.
Yeah, I had a guy approach me. I was in one of my thrift stores that's right here close to the house. And these guys probably 5 foot tall, probably 200, 220. And I've seen him in there a couple of times. We, passing, said, hey, I knew that he picked up Nerf guns and sporting goods and stuff like that. And I walk up and I pick up a baseball bat, which I've always been into sports. I know value on bats, whether it's girls' bats, boys' bats, slow pitch, whatever. He looked at me and started yelling at me like he was about to bow up on me. He's like, you only pick up bats because you see me picking up bats. I'm like, no, sorry. Even if that was the case, why the hell does it matter?
Right.
I thought he was about to jump me in the damn thrift store.
People are crazy, man, sometimes. I can't believe it, how crazy people get over stuff. I mean, I'm all about making some money, but my goodness, I'm not going to go be throwing punches over some item.
Yeah. Well, we have a joke here. It's sort of a joke, but I bought a Wilson AS 2000 the last fall at my church's bazaar for $7. Wow. Now those are expensive gloves.
Yeah.
So I put it on offer up because I wanted to get rid of it quick. The guy says, "Will you ship it to me?" I said, "All right. What are you offering?" He goes, "I'll offer you $60." I said, "That's fine. No big deal." I said, "Plus shipping." He goes, "Sure." I sent it out to him. The next night, my church burnt down.
Wow.
So we went to a church sale the other day where I bought the otoscope. I come walking home with that, and my son goes, "Dad, if you sell this thing, that church might burn down now." I'm like, Jesus Christ, Kyle, what the heck? So now this is the curse. If I go to a church sale, I can't sell it until we know the church is okay. Yeah.
And it says, I think it's weird that you can rate buyer and seller on Facebook. And Tanya says you can charge shipping on Mercari to the buyer. Yeah, I don't know nothing about Mercari.
Yeah, it's it's a little tricky. But I know OfferUp did the same thing. If you want it shipped to you, you can add $5. And I think Letgo did that too because they all want to follow each other in what they do. But I don't know. It depends on what you want. It depends on how you feel. I mean, eBay. I remember being on eBay in 1998 when it first started coming out, and all you could do was auctions. That was it. So you had to sit there. You had either 3, 5, or 7 day, and if it didn't sell, you were screwed. You know.
Yep, I remember and that's what I first started doing when I started my first eBay store was doing auctions because that was what I was sort of used to. And I still do auctions on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I still do auctions for certain things, especially if I'm not exactly sure what an item will bring in, then I'll put it up for auction and see. But I'm wondering if now that they have the good till canceled thing going for eBay, if auctions will become more popular again. You know?
I would hope so. I mean, it is kind of fun, but when you have people sitting there at 10 seconds spinning up people, that's what pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah.
But hopefully Lonnie with that new set of Hot Wheels he gets, hopefully he doesn't just bundle them all up at once and try to sell them all. Buy it now, you know.
It seemed like that's what he was going to do with that first lot when he first got it.
Yeah. Yeah, when he got it, and then I'm like sitting there going, dude, you got 4 cars there that are going to make you all that money back. And then that's when he said, can you come on? I'm like, I guess.
You are awesome at that. I cannot come even close to naming them like you do. I just sort of know because I've collected them for so long on what ones I see more often and compared to not, or what the bottoms look like, you know, from the newer ones to the older ones.
Yeah.
But I can't do that like you do, where you're just like, that's a blah, 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 blah. I'm like, wow, that is impressive.
I would just know to look for red lines, and that was it.
Yeah. Still people are still doing it, but they reissued the red line, so that's what's killing everybody. You know,
I like things like that have like an identification number on them. If I could just turn it over and say that's a model 1, 2, 3, 4, and look that number up, right, from 1953, and it's a that's why I get so frustrated with clothing sometimes.
Oh, I was just thinking that same thing. It reminded me of yesterday. I was trying to find I took on the task of finally listing some of the clothes that I had, and one of the shirts, I spent 5 minutes trying to look it up, and I was like, forget it. I'm not even doing it. Although I'm just going to redonate that because I like when I can find something fairly quick. Now, if it's something that I know that I'm going to make, you know, 50, 60 or higher than that on it, and getting the item specifics is what I need to do, then that's what I'll do. I'll take the time to, you know, research every little detail about it. But I like when I can just find something real quick, even in the store. If I can, what I like to do is I'll set it down, you know, in the store on a solid area, and if I can bring it up in my phone real quick, that's even better for me. And I'll just save the draft right then, so that when I get home, or do a sell similar, so that when I get home, I already have that already set up, and I don't have to go and try to search it, you know, again. But there are items that obviously.
Here's a piece I found the other day. Check this out.
What is it?
G.I. Joe.
Okay, yeah, I see that now.
1967 machete, plastic machete.
Right.
It was mint until my son thought he would play with it. Now we cracked it. Yep, 50 years old. You know, the plastic isn't going to be. They said it was so hard. This was vintage rare on the Joe site.
Yeah. Wow.
And it went from like $100 down to $2 now.
Oh,
nice.
I love kids. That's something my son would do. He'd be on to it.
But here's a good example for you. This is new, even though it looks old. That's the new red line Hot Wheel.
Right.
That's old.
I had that in a white when I was young.
White?
Yep, it was white and blue.
I remember. Okay, yep, that was that came out in '82.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. Here's the new one. This just came out this last month.
And then I also had, I can't remember the name that was on it as far as the company, but I had a white and blue tow truck, but the same style cab and whatever. And I just happened to,
Larry's Towing.
Yep, that's it. And I looked that up, and in mint shape, it was worth more than I thought.
That was, and just to give you a little heads up on that, that phone number that was on the side of that truck, that was Larry Wood's actual personal phone number.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, the designer for Hot Wheels, that was his actual home phone number.
Yeah, I was real big into Hot Wheels when I was young. I had the Hot Wheels garage that folded up, and then it had the little S ramp, and it had the service garage and the gas station on the bottom, and then the little car to lift elevator. And,
yeah, well, Lonnie just sold the railroad set like that.
Really?
He got it for free at a yard sale.
And I had a working car wash.
Yep.
You could run through and you turn the little sponges and it would.
Yep. I had all that. I actually have a 6-lane track right behind me that I
really.
And I race my cars. That's what all these trophies are.
Oh, sweet.
These are all actually from the Lincoln Johnny Lightning Race Club that I'm a board member of, where we race down a 23-foot track.
That is cool.
Yep. Here's one of my winners here.
Oh, wait. Where's Joey down here? No. Oh. Yeah, my son's getting into Hot Wheels now, but he's not into like. See, when I was young, I was all into pristine. I mean, I'd have them lined up on my whole chest, and I'd Windex them and keep them all shiny. And he's out there playing, smash them up in the dirt. And I'm like, dude.
Do you remember they used to have cars like that for us?
Yeah, and they'd flip. You could flip them. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
This is the rare one. This is the one that came with the play set. This was the Hot Wheels test.
Yeah, I remember those. They had the doors and stuff that you could.
Yep.
I think some of my favorite ones was like the funny car, the one where the whole body would raise up.
Oh yeah, yep.
I have a few of those actually even listed. Some of those dragster type funny cars.
Yep.
Here, my son's here now. Could you show him your racer again?
This is the one I won trophy with.
That one right there. He won trophies with that one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he likes that. I thought he would.
These are at Hobby Lobby.
Well, Hot Wheels, he's got trophies and stuff. Show him one of your trophies. Here, let me click it. Wow, 1 second.
I think you can get those on eBay, can't you?
There you go.
What's that? Trophies? Yeah. If you're really interested, Tommy, get in touch with me because we have mail-ins. We have mail-in racers where we have guys from Colorado, Germany, California, Kentucky send cars in each month and they race.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
If you win, you get a trophy sent out to you.
That's cool. So, what do you guys do to you guys modify them and stuff? Then,
nope.
Obviously,
nope.
No.
Straight on, whatever it is, we race. We have a Hot Wheels stock class. We have a Johnny Lightning stock class. We have a kids race. We have a sportsman race, which is plastic base, metal body. We have a 39 grams. It can only be less. It has to be less than 39 grams. Rubber tire racing. We have all that. We have 16 different classes.
You don't happen to have any videos up or anything with that?
Oh
stuff,
yeah, LJ LRC Let's Race is our YouTube channel. I run that one now too.
Wait, what is that again? Let me jot that down.
LJ LRC Let's Race. That's on YouTube.
All right, cool. We'll check it out a little later.
Yeah, you'll like it. We have 4 complete racetracks, and we had one of my videos. I did literally a live. You were on that, Kimmy, weren't you?
Yeah, we're at that place with all the tracks.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Kimmy
cool.
was on the live with me on then. That was.
I literally was just thinking about that, which made me get out. This is the type of cars on the track that me and my son like the most.
Yep.
That old school
Slot
type.
cars. Slot car track.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. I have the same set that we had when I was teeny tiny. I still have it. And surprisingly, the cars still work. But I was taught at a young age to take care of my, stuff. And that, although that track is really fun to play, man, is it a pain in the behind to set up. It's so hard. And then these little parts and pieces, the little plastic pieces, end up breaking off from those tracks.
That's a slot car right here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Is that a Mustang?
Yes, it is.
Fastback?
Yeah,
Nice.
69. So they came like that. Yeah. Unless you got the Grande.
My brother had a 69 fastback that he was going to work on, and then had his twins, and the wife said it's got to go.
I hear you there. Yep.
I miss all my racetracks. I had the Nyclo. I had the Cliffhanger.
I had the USA 1. Do you remember that one? The
No,
trucking?
I don't. Oh, the truck. Yeah, I remember the little sport trucks.
Yep.
Oh.
I have that. I had that. I just sold that like last month. It's crazy. For some reason, slot cars around here are huge, but
Yeah, see, and here it's not a thing. Here, you just brought this down. We're trying to.
Nice.
These are my toys.
Oh yeah. I have a chance of getting a Lossy foam filled tires dune buggy for $100.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah, that thing's bad. I'm like sitting there going, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for some money to come in from some of these auctions, and it's mine.
Yeah, I hear you. And these radio controls, man, you can put as much into them as you can a real car, practically. Like
I've seen one. What the fastest one is 216 miles an hour, and it costs $1,100.
Yeah, we were watching them on YouTube, and there was one on there, man, and they actually took it to like a track, a full-size car track, and that thing was just like it fly by. It was gas powered, so it was like, man.
Yep.
I mean that one I just showed you does about 35, and it's hard to control. I'm like, can you imagine doing 100 and some miles an hour?
So here's some other, and I don't.
Tinky Toys, not Tinky. Tootsie Toys.
There you go. Good job. I've had these for a long time. This is part of the collection that I'm not gonna sell because
they don't sell very well.
Passed down,
yeah, a lot of people use them at trains.
They're so cool, really cool. I think I have all kinds of them, but they were my.
Right, those were in the 5 and dime stores when you were younger.
Yeah, these are they're part of my stepmom's collection. These Tootsie Toys, and she told me, she's like, "Don't sell those." So I passed them down to my son, but they're pretty cool little cars. This one looks interesting. This is a little strange. They're pretty beat.
That's a midge. That's a midge toy, I think.
And then this reminds me of the type of cars that my mom used to drag race.
Yep. I even go into this aspect.
Figurine toys. Damn.
Yeah, we got about a third of a plastic grocery bag full of action figures, and I don't know anything
I know all
about
that
them.
stuff too. This is a Dreadnought. This is original G.I. Joe.
Yeah, there's money in figurines. It definitely takes there's a little bit of a learning curve because they're not always labeled real easy. There isn't a number that you could just type in and pull them up, but
right.
Here, my son Joey, he wants to show you his big big monster he's got.
Oh,
that's cool.
We actually got to go. That one's got an electronic 3-speed transmission and stuff in it, so we got to order a new tranny for it.
Is that like is it a C10? Is it Chevy?
This is it looks like a Chevy front.
It look like a C10 or a
like the old
late
Bronco
70s, early 80s.
Yeah, and it's got 4-wheel steering. 4-wheel drive.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
That's my cheap one.
There you go.
Pirate's Curse.
Is it? Yeah, he knew exactly which one it was.
Yep. I get this at $1 for at a yard sale.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, they're cool. They're fun.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I got 2 of them. I have the Traxxas Bigfoot that I just showed you, and then I have the Rustler. I been driving the Rustler around, and then I said, screw it, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna throw my Bigfoot out here, and I only have one controller, so I got to resync them.
Yep.
Each time I jump back and forth, and I had my Bigfoot, I was all cruising it, and it does faster because I changed the gearing ratio, and I didn't have it 5 minutes before I hit the curb and broke my steering. So I got to order parts for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's big. That's big around here. We have indoor tracks and stuff like that for that.
That is so cool, though. I wonder if they have things like that here. I'm sure they do. And
they do.
I thought that was so cool when you were showing that place. I was like, that is the kind of thing I would want to do. I bet my son would love that.
Like I said, we also do mail-ins, so it's
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, you'll have a blast. I mean, there's other companies too that do it too. 3D Bot Maker, he does racing, but that's all modified stuff. But we have a lot of fun. But we all know each other, and there's Hot Wheels Calgary. He does races. So
I think that's cool. My son loves cars. My family's been into like racing, even going to the races. There's a place called that's the Colorado National Speedway here, and they do racing. And then my mom was into drag racing, and I did a little drag racing many moons ago, which was really fun. So that would be cool. And a lot safer to do those type of races than in car and racing.
Oh, we've had a person get hit by one of the cars that came off the track. Hit him right in the eye. Oh yeah, yep. Oh
yeah,
well.
I wouldn't doubt it. Some of them are pretty crazy. We just put together a I can't remember what it's called. Not Tinker Toys. What's the modern of Tinker Toys? Why can't I think of what it is all of a sudden?
Lego?
No, not Lego.
Connects?
Yeah, Connects. We just put a whole Connects roller coaster race car thing together. And man, that thing flew off the track. And like, I was all, okay, we need to wear helmets or something because that was crazy. I like those types of things. We do a lot of those as a family, putting things like that together.
Good. Craig, you weren't here, but I had one of the cars up that Lonnie had.
Yeah.
Yep, with the car inside.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that. I was watching and listening when I was in the car.
Yeah. Yep. Always got some crazy stuff.
Hello, Max Hustle. Welcome. Cindy Y. Hello. I'm not doing my host duties very well today, paying attention to the chat. Whoops.
You're borderline hosterish.
Yeah, I'm half arson. Half arson. The chat here.
I got to run my packages to the post office.
Yeah, and actually, I need to wrap this up because I need to run a few errands before I get my daughter from school. So I appreciate everybody who's watched in the chat, and of course, all these gentlemen on the panel. Thank you, Craig, Landshark Picker, for hanging out with me today. And of course, Derek, you are awesome, Derek. You are more than welcome to hang out with me anytime. Nascarman 3345, right?
Yep.
And then Tommy, everybody, if you know me, you know that I already know Tommy. Tommy is awesome. That would be the Bargain Effect. We do our show every Sunday, and he is on that. This Sunday it will be on Patdees 72, his channel. And yeah, so you guys should come by if you get a chance. I think in the future we should have, for sure, maybe these other fellows on the panel.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
We both usually charge to make appearances, though.
Well, whatever, Craig, you're going to do.
I would like to get Craig on our show when he's ready to promote his products.
That's what I was thinking, was like, he's got, you know, Craig said he's our brain. He's the what is your
Profit IQ is the name of it.
Yeah, there we go. See, I was
There you
all
go.
blank. That camera goes on and I can't remember nothing all of a sudden. But
Excellent product. I can't wait for it to get out there.
I was telling my little brother about that, about how you do that kind of stuff, Craig, and he thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So I appreciate everybody who has hung out with us for so long today. Please make sure that you are subscribed to these fine gentlemen on the panel and following them as well. Thank you, the Shamrock Pixie and Gina and Max and Rebecca and Nathan and Pat and everybody who has hung out with us. I appreciate every single one of you, and we will catch you all next time.
Catch you later. Derek, I'll be in touch.
All right, bud.
Bye, guys. Toodles.